Welcome, everybody, to arisedaughter.org and Celebrate Life YouTube. We are so excited today to have Ms. Danielle Torres of My Miscarriage Matters talk to us today about what it means to be healed from a miscarriage loss. We know as women who have had abortions that sometimes we've also had miscarriages. And so it's important that we understand that healing for both is important. So we just wanted to bring her on today to have this sometimes a little prickly, but oftentimes very important conversation about these two things. So, Danielle, welcome. So glad you're here.
Thank you so much for having me.
Can you tell us a little bit about how My Miscarriage Matters got started?
Sure. Miscarriage Matters was founded by Esther Stannard in Chicago, Illinois in February 2012. Her and her husband were suffering from infertility for about 12 years. After their long journey of infertility, she became pregnant with twins. And of course, like any mother would, she was over the moon. However, she started miscarrying one baby. And then a few days later, she miscarried the second. So she ended up with a double miscarriage. When she left the hospital, there was no support information, no brochures, pamphlets, anything. Nothing was given to her. So she left really empty handed from the hospital. Once she got home and she got settled, and she started thinking, and doing a lot of research within her community at that time, there was really nothing that had one on one connection for this type of bereavement support. So she thought, what can I do? Um, what is missing in our society? And that's when she decided she was going to create Miscarriage Matters as a legacy to her twins. We need that one on one connection for going through such a traumatic experience, such as miscarriage or stillbirth.
Hmm.
So that's how Miscarriage Matters became about, was because of her double miscarriage.
Thank you for sharing that because we do know a lot of these ministries are oftentimes born out of our own necessity, right?
Right.
Yeah. Can you tell us a little bit about what a healing journey would look like if someone came across My Miscarriage Matters on the web?
Sure. So we have a women empowerment program for our moms, and then we also have Miscarriage Matters to Men for our dads. Your healing journey would start with by visiting our website. You can sign up for the appropriate program. All of our programs are free of charge, and you would be connected with a mentor. Once connected with the mentor, there is no time frame on our programs. We will check in with you periodically just to see how your healing process is going. Is there something more that we can do? Are you not coping with something well? Just to kind of get feedback on how to progress with your healing journey. So you can go to our website and sign up. Once our mentors connect with you, communication is mostly by via email. You can, use another source of social media or another communication platform if you choose. That would be up to you and your mentor. And everything is confidential. So whatever you say stays between the two of you.
Awesome, awesome. Listen, this is the part I think for some people feels a little uncomfortable. A lot of women who have had abortions have also had miscarriages.
Mhm.
And oftentimes we don't talk about it. We don't oftentimes get the healing that we need for both. Tell us why it's so important to get healing for your miscarriage.
I think the most important reason is because if you don't deal with those unsolved emotions, it will really manifest itself in your body and create other health issues. I can speak from experience. I, lost my child. I had a stillborn in 2010, and I really didn't grieve as much as I thought I had. I did like a grief share program through my mom's church, and we actually went through it, I think, twice, and it just was not what I thought it was. Time had gone on, and I'm like, why do I still feel like this? So, it really, you really have to deal with those, because if you don't, like I said, it will turn into something else. And with my situation, I had crippling anxiety. I barely wanted to leave the house. I cried over everything. So you really want to deal with those emotions. And if you don't, you never know what that's going to turn into. So if you are, with Miscarriage Matters, or you're not ready to join our programs yet, definitely speak with a medical professional to please get help. You don't want to let that just kind of go away on its own, because it won't go away on its own.
Yeah. Reproductive loss is real. Absolutely. Um, Talk to us a little bit about how your healing journey has progressed.
Like I said, I lost my son in 2010. Um, there for a while, I really wasn't healing as much as I had thought. So I was just kind of browsing one day. I was looking on Facebook. I came across Miscarriage Matters, and I was like, well, I'm going to look into that. I'm going to just send them a message and see what they have to say. And I was really looking for something to do with my time, because at that time I wasn't working. Um, I really wanted to just stay busy. So I had come across Miscarriage Matters. I really wanted to just help with social media, do graphics, just something to kind of use that pent up energy. And that's when Esther contacted me. And, of course, I didn't start at the director position. I did work my way up, but volunteering has really, really helped me with my own grieving process, and my own healing. And I think, that helps a lot of people. I've heard from many women that that's why they volunteer, because they want to do something in honor of their child or their children. And not only is it helping you, but you're helping others going through a similar situation.
Yeah.
So I think it helps you when you help others.
Thank you for saying that. I know a lot of women on this YouTube today might be wondering how to get in touch with you guys. So we'll talk about that in a little bit. But remembering our children sometimes can be bittersweet, and you guys have this beautiful way that you do it through a memorial plaque wall. Can you share a little bit with us about that?
Yes, we have a tiny footprints memorial wall on our website. A lot of times when you go through a miscarriage or stillbirth, you don't have anything to memorialize your child by. Some hospitals don't even give you a memory box. So this is a wall that will always be available to you. We have different tiers that you can choose from. You can select the plaque that you want. It basically just has, the child's name, parent's name, the date of the birth, or, date of death. You can leave a little message, and that plaque will be created and put on our website. So it will always be there for you. If you're having a down day, if you are just missing them, you can visit our website and just spend a moment with, you know, your son or daughter with their plaque. And it's just a way for us to give back to the community.
Hmm. And it is beautiful. My husband and I got a chance to do it together actually on Mother's Day. And it was a wonderful way for us to bond and also to have that tangible memory of our child. So thank you so much for allowing us to do that. We really appreciated it. With Father's Day fast approaching, I just kind of wanted to spend just a minute talking about the men who can't bring their children home. We know that it's really hard for them, but oftentimes they're not recognized. So talk to us a little bit about the programs that you have just for men.
Sure. So unfortunately, with our dads of loss, they are supposed to be the rock for their wives, their other kids, their family, and they don't grieve and deal with their loss because they're worried about everybody else. So that's why Miscarriage Matters created Miscarriage Matters to Men. It's just like our mom's program, only this is for dads. We will connect you with a mentor. You can chat and, tell them what you're going through. And again, there is no time frame. We also have a Miscarriage Matters to Men group on Facebook that has about 250 men in there. I will notice, or I will say, I noticed that, men don't talk as much as women. So it's a little bit harder for them to open up, which is fine. But this is a safe place that we want men to gather to talk amongst themselves. There are no women in this group. We want them to feel safe and comfortable to talk with each other about their own situations, give advice, and help each other through that. Because, men need as much support as women do. And that's why we created Miscarriage Matters to Men.
Yeah. Well, I think 250 men in one Facebook chat room talking about, their emotions, I think that's a win-win. So that would be really encouraging. I'm sure that it is.
Right.
So that kind of thing, I'm sure helps you stay in the fight, right? What else keeps you motivated to get healing for men and women?
My motivation is really my son. That's really why I started, volunteering in the first place. And my goal as director of Miscarriage Matters is to help other moms and dads. And I really want them to get to a place because you never really get over your loss, but I want them to get to a place where they can really move on and continue life. um, Excuse me. And we really want them to feel that this is a safe place for men and women. All of our groups are private, so you don't have to worry about other family members. Maybe if you don't want people to know your personal business, um, to know what you're talking about. And you know, as a mom myself, like I said, that's how I really started my healing journey, was with Miscarriage Matters. And I've gotten so much better. I can't even tell you how much it has truly helped me. So,
Mm,
and I really want to give back to others. I want them to get to that place of healing as well.
great. So, can you tell us how men and women can reach out to you and get more information and also maybe build a memorial plaque wall for themselves? And
Sure.
also how to volunteer.
Yes. So all of our information is on our website. It's mymiscarriagematters.org. For the services, if you want to join one of our programs, all you have to do is click on services. It will bring up a page and you can just click on the appropriate service that you're interested in and sign up. If you click on our shop button on our website, you can visit or get your own memorial plaque. All of our information is on there, our contact information. We even have Miscarriage Matters Radio, which if you're not ready to join one of our mentoring programs, you can listen to Miscarriage Matters Radio on the go on our website, or you can download the TuneIn app. It is available on Google for Android or iPhone. It is, like 24/7. If you're not ready for that one-on-one connection yet, you can get advice. You can hear stories of loss. We have doctors, nurses, grieving parents. We have a different, array of stories on Miscarriage Matters Radio that I think there's a little bit for everybody. So I truly hope that it helps someone. Like I said, mymiscarriagematters.org.
And can people volunteer for the organization?
Yes. So again, just click on our volunteer tab. It'll show you the positions that we currently have available. You can go ahead and submit your application, and then someone will definitely be in touch.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Danielle, for sharing with us just how we can get healing in this area, because again, it is so important that we honor all reproductive loss. And this is a healing I didn't want to leave on the table for so many of us who have experienced this. So thank you, everybody, for joining us today for Celebrate Life with arisedaughter.org. Please like this episode. Please share the link to this episode to somebody that you know could use some healing. And also, please subscribe. Thank you so much and have a blessed day.